Max. I'm 19. I work for a shoe resale store out here in Phoenix. Soul Play 909, man. Definitely tap in with us. We got 3 locations out here: Peoria, Scottsdale, and Mesa. Definitely stop by. We got a lot of heat. But yeah, man, I got some stuff to show y'all today for sure, man. People were sleeping on them, including myself. Definitely.
What made you get into sneakers?
Man, honestly, bro, I started hooping at a pretty young age, and I always like kind of having the nice hoop kicks. So it started with CP3s for me.
CP3s?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
I think my first ones I could really remember getting hyped about were the Bel Air CP3s.
Okay.
I picked those up from, I think it was Champs.
How old were you?
12, coming on 13, I'd say.
You said you got into sneakers on that
Yeah, I
time?
was around 13 when I really started figuring out you could buy and resell. And it wasn't really that big back then. But then, I kind of like did it on the side because I was still hooping. But then I was like probably 16 when I really realized that like I could really make some money doing this.
What was that one sneaker? Was it the CP3s that you were like, oh, I could sell these and like, I could be some bank?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, I had flipped my. I think it was the Bel Airs. After I'd worn them for like forever, I posted them on eBay, and I flipped them for like I think like $70, bro. But like at the time, I got it on clearance, so I made like 10 profit, bro. So I was like, damn, imagine if I got like a bread or something like that. You feel me?
Right.
So I started really getting into that. But I think the first like Jordan that got me in, I think were the closing ceremony 11s, the lows, the white and gold ones. That was my first really big pickup because it was the last one they had on the shelf, and I paid like $225. My mom thought I was like crazy, bro. But then now she's a big supporter of big part of my success with doing all this. So shout out to her for sure. But yeah, bro, that was what really started it for sure. I started following just the sneakerhead accounts pretty early on Instagram.
Okay.
And then I kind of really started realizing that there were small little Facebook groups you could kind of meet up with. And I was in all the groups, but I didn't really have the bread to be cashing out at the time. But I kind of learned through that there were people local. And then, once I started getting the money, I would do little meetups. And then I think like first shoe I bought that I didn't even hit the toe, I think it was a Cement 3. I got it dead stock, and I ended up flipping it for
the OGs with the Nike in the back?
Yeah, bro, OG. And I ended up flipping them for some pretty good bread at the time, bro. So after that, I was like, yeah, I gotta start taking this seriously, bro. I started really getting serious like this probably my senior year of high school. Towards the end is when I really started, getting serious with the store I work with now, and they definitely gave me a lot of knowledge on how to do this. So that's when I really started finding plugs and finding steals. OfferUp, man, if once you learn to really authenticate a shoe, OfferUp is endless steals. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
So that's where I've been finding my steals at. But I definitely got some people out here. There's a lot of cool shops. Like I love our shop, but there's definitely some other cool shops out here. Shout out my guys at Wayne's Closet right here, man. Those solid dudes. Been shopping with them since I was in 7th grade. So they definitely gave me a big influence on, why retros were so expensive. That's it right here. Pure Money Force. Can't go wrong. Personal favorite of mine. Took me a minute to find these, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely one of those shoes where I had to dig, for sure.
What'd you end up finding?
Wayne's Closet, bro. They hooked it up. They hit me when they got them.
What was that first pair of fours you're like, damn, like I really love fours?
I think I was in 7th grade, and it was when I got the Motorsport fours. I hit them. I was in Chicago at the time at a Nike outlet, and they had my size, so I got them for retail. And I beat the shit out of them all throughout middle school. But I remember I ended up still trading them after they were cooked. I'm a big 4 guy. I think I got the What the 4s right here. Okay. And then all my shoes you're gonna see, I wear my shoes. You feel me? If they stay in the collection, I wear them. So still got the hang tag. Can't go wrong. What the 4, definitely personal favorite of mine. This definitely my Grail 4 for sure. Breads. Can't go wrong, bro. I got these for a really good price at the time. I believe I paid like 4, which at the time wasn't too crazy. I know they're going for some money at 12 now, so I mean, classic. Can't go wrong. Any sneakerhead I feel like has got to kind of have that with walk.
Did you get them retail or did you get them resale?
That was on the shoes I had to pay resale, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't prefer to pay resale, but if I got to a certain extent, I will. On a shoe like that, I was like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, that was before I learned how to really start getting into like the raffling and sneakers and all that shit of breads, man. I was chasing them forever all throughout high school. I was like, damn, they go for some money, you know what I'm saying? So I finally got my hands on it. They know that I love. I'm a big Ford guy, like I said, bro. So we got another classic, fire red. You know what I'm saying? I love the hang tags on fours, bro. That's why Jordan 4 is my favorite shoe ever, no question. But I mean, I feel like there's so many good colorways, you know, and they just keep coming out with. I mean, these black militaries this month, you know, we got the black canvas, bro. Like, it's just straight heat coming. So this is definitely a favorite of mine for sure. These be in the toe all the time.
Yeah.
All the time, bro.
What's that craziest like interaction you've had with like selling or trading sneakers?
Like, I'd say someone buying off me involved. We at the shop, we just recently had Dwight Howard in it, so that was pretty crazy.
Dope.
He's a size 17, bro. That shit was nuts. But he's a super cool dude, definitely humble. You know, he always shows love. But yeah, he got a a Red Thunder Ford. We had one in the back, so that was crazy. But buying wise, personally, I think my craziest come up y'all gonna see is a Purple Lobster SB coming forwards more than anything, bro.
Yeah.
That's the go-to. You know, these are going for some money right now, bro. Oreo 4s. I'm looking for the OGs right now. I need the black ones. You know, anyone with a size 12, you know, let me know. These, I love them, bro. I like to wear them. You know, I like some of the 4 silhouettes. They look better worn, in my opinion. And bro, we got them. This is another Grail 4 of mine for sure. Y'all can tell by the box, man. I got a pretty crazy story with these, man. So the whole pack is what I really want, but I only got the purple ones at the moment. This is my favorite though. But I ended up coming up off these when the Court Purple 13s dropped. At first everyone thought they were gonna be crazy, bro, but then, you know, we all know they bricks, unfortunately. But I ended up getting a decent amount of them, and I ended up doing a straight trade for these. This is another one right here, bro. People were sleeping on them, including myself. Definitely. Can't go wrong. Black Cat 4s. These were like, bro, sitting on shelves at Foot Locker. These and the Pure Monies, bro. Like, I got a lot of my friends who worked at Shoe Palace, stuff like that, and they were like, bro, we had full size runs, and then COVID hit, bro, and I got my pair, I want to say like 2 months before it got kind of bad with COVID. It's just hit a rack out of nowhere, and I was like, damn, bro. But now they go for some money, but I wear these like all the time. Love them.
Right? You got blessed again.
I've been coming up, bro.
Getting it right before it hit the eyes to his mouth.
Absolutely, bro, absolutely. But you know, we got another pair right here. Let me see. Oh, this is a recent release. I haven't really been a fan of the recent releases. Like the Lightning's a little bit too much, in my opinion. UNC 4s are cool. They just go for like, bro, like 500, 5K, like. Relax, you know what I'm saying? Toe pages are cool. I just don't want to pay 5. But you know, I'm still looking for the OG Thunders, but I had to get the Red Thunder Forwards. You know, this is a personal favorite of mine. I'm not gonna lie. I paid resale on these. It was tough.
That's one of those shoes.
It was one of those shoes, right? I love the colorway. Anything black and red for me, bro, it's good to go every time. You know what I'm saying? And then we got, let's see what else we got. Okay, slept on pair. These got some miles. It's the black Motorsport 4s. Not a lot of people even really be talking about these. Personal favorite of mine, you know what I'm saying? Definitely one of my recent pickups. Grail for sure. Can't go wrong. Yeah, bro. So I wanted these for like 3 years probably now, and I finally recently I ended up trading the Travis Scott, the Sail Air Forces for these. So it's just a shoe that ever since I really got into it, I wanted these. And finally got my hands on them, bro. So these will stay in the vault for a long time for sure. It's another Grail of mine, like I said. You never see the foams anymore, bro. Can't go wrong. You know, a lot of OG sneakerheads know about these, but it's actually one of the 2 pairs I got in the vault right now. So I've been wearing these a decent amount, I'd say, as much as I can. It's a hard shoe to wear, I'm not gonna lie. Comfort wise, it's that bright orange, crazy little silhouette on that shoe, bro.
What are your like top 5 foams?
I'll put, everyone hated on the Spider-Mans.
Okay.
Put those at 5. There's a lot, bro. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of them are kind of like slept on, but I mean, I feel like a lot are overrated too. I got two personal favorites. It's either between, like, I can't even get a top five to be honest, because I need either the Galaxies or the Mirrors for sure. Either one of those. I feel like that silver on the phone would be crazy, or the Year of the Dragon. Those are fire too. That black with the yellow.
Yeah.
Either one of those, bro. But there's comfortable shoe, like I said. I miss when they put the swoosh on. That was when their phones were big.
I was talking on my last video with Rob, and he was like, the only person that can bring phone positives back is Travis. You think that Travis whatever has that power?
So, I think, don't get me wrong, I think Travis Scott's made some great shoes. I just feel like the audience that they reach to is very, I know plenty of 12-year-old kids who want Travis Scott's, which is crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like with his reverse swoosh, he could put it on any shoe and it would go.
Yeah.
You know, I personally love foams. I would love to see foams that could come back.
Yeah.
I mean, preferably not with the reverse swoosh. It'd be tough. I'm sure you make it look crazy, but I just, the Travis Scott way, it's crazy, bro. I mean, he definitely killed some, but he's definitely missed on a couple of
Yeah, that's his bags too.
You know, he makes some cool shoes though, but I definitely think he could, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a big influencer in the sneaker game right now. Silhouettes. But you know, how about the boxer, man? Definitely a great line. The Off-White 90s, man. These will never be sold, traded, nothing. You know, big influence on me. Personally, what I wear fashion-wise is what Virgil had, so those are definitely staying in the vault, bro.
And then what's that story behind getting them? Is it like StockX?
Those, I'm not a big fan of StockX, to be honest with you. I mean, they just take a little too long for my liking, but that's one of those shoes I just kind of had to wait the 3 or 4 weeks on, you know.
Yeah.
But it was one of the shoes I watched the market for a little bit, and I saw I kind of hit a price I liked, and I ended up, you know, I paid the market. It was like $640 at the time. But I mean, now they're at, at 12, they're at like almost a rack. So I mean, it's definitely got them in time. So I like to wear them too. So it's just crazy, but all his stuff has resale value. I mean, even his last blazer, it's a blazer, and it's still going for some bread. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yeah, bro. Shiny little box here. This is a personal favorite right now. Man, these are going crazy right now, price wise. Patent leather bred one, bro. I love patent leather, man. It's easier to clean, easier to keep clean. I feel like it looks a little better. These are, exactly. Personal favorite of mine right now for sure, bro. But yeah, man, we got a decent amount of wood. We got all right here, man. I feel everyone's going crazy. I got them just because I love the colorway. You know what I'm saying? Can't go wrong. Mocha ones. Man, that money shoe right now. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those shoes where everybody wants them. I definitely got lucky hitting on these ones, so got lucky on these ones. Can't go wrong. The resale value on those is ridiculous, bro. It's a recent release that people be sleeping on, bro. Rebellion Air Jordan 1s. I personally love the unbanned on any shoe, bro. I definitely see why people were, you know,
those are clean.
A little curious with all this. I love it. I think it's different, but I mean, can't go anything unbanned, bro. It's got to go straight to the toe, bro. Got a pair of lows here. This is definitely my everyday beater, I would say. Slept on. Neutral grays.
Okay.
You know, I think it looks great on feet. Kind of goes with anything you wear. As you can see, I got some miles in them just because, you know, it's nice to have that shoe you can kind of actually wear. You know what I'm saying? They come with the gray laces too, which I was going to try. But these are crazy. You know, I love them. A little simple silhouette on that one, bro.
How do you feel about the hate that Jordan 1 lows gets, and mids too?
Mids, I mean, you know, I'm not going to hate if anyone likes mids, I get it. There's a little more colorways, I guess. But I mean, personally, you'll never catch me in any mids. But lows, I think there's a couple cool colorways if you ask me, you know, especially with, like, again, what Travis has done for the lows, man. Like, I guarantee you if you never did that, lows wouldn't be selling at all. But I mean, I see a lot of lows around, like, just wherever I'm going. You kind of see a lot of Jordan 1 lows, but I think people just kind of hate on lows for no reason. Mids, like, I get it just because of the, like, mass production on them, and you see them everywhere, and it's just, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Between the one and like a high. But lows are just kind of so unique in their own way to where I don't really get. There's suede pairs, you know, there's that leather, you know, there's all kinds of cool pairs. So
Yeah. In addition to Travis, do you think the dunks had an influence on how popular those are now?
yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. I think once people really started seeing dunks again, I think that was like last summer.
Yeah.
Is when they were kind of, I mean, they've always been big, don't get me wrong, but they got pretty big again last summer. And then I feel like that influenced the wave of lows to kind of start in fall because there were so many new colorways coming out. You know, I remember the Wingstop ones came out. Those are pretty funny, but I think they're tough, you know,
Yeah.
anything green like that. But I definitely think it had a big influence on what people were wearing going into that kind of like season, I guess you could say. But I love lows personally, you know. I don't have too many, but you know, I'm not gonna hate on them. You know what I'm saying? It's another recent release people were hating on, bro. Marina Blues. Definitely our resale shoe, I would say.
Yeah. People did sleep on them.
But you know, they're not going for anything. It was definitely kind of a brick. But I love the colorway. You know, I threw the white laces in mine. Can't go wrong, bro. So I mean, people really just they kind of hate on shoes for no reason sometimes. What I noticed, like those Brotherhoods was a big example. The yellow and pink ones. Like, they're doing their thing on them. People are gonna hate, but you know, Jordan's gonna keep doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they got plenty of colorways in the vault. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But, yeah, bro. I mean, Kanye too is just getting even crazier. I mean, the foam runners are crazy. I mean, people thought I was nuts when they first started seeing me wear these. You know what I'm saying? But these and the slides, bro. The slides are the wave, bro.
They are.
So I love them. I think they're really comfortable. You know, if you hit retail, I feel like it's cool. It's a cool price for a slide, but I mean, resale wise, I think it's a little ridiculous for what $350 for a slide. It's kind of crazy, but I see what Kanye was doing with them. You know what I'm saying? But,
And in the best words you can, like, describe that impact Kanye has had on sneakers, fashion, period.
man, and I know, you know, with Kanye recently with everything going on with his life and his ex-wife and all that, people started kind of like hating on Kanye, even like fashion-wise, I guess. I think he has one of the biggest influences, like especially fashion and sneaker-wise. I feel like when he really dropped the Red Octobers, that kind of changed the game. You feel me? And that's a grail of mine for sure. That's definitely like up there for sure. But I think he has a very big influence, especially with what he's done to turn Adidas around with the Yeezy. You know, there's all kinds of different models, colorways. You know, and he keeps coming out with them. You know, and he's got a couple unique ones. You know, but I think he definitely knows what he's doing. I love 350s personally. You know, that's definitely a favorite, comfortable shoe again. But it looks good at the same time. You feel me? So fashion-wise too, man. He just, especially with Bape, and not a lot of people talk about Bape. He was wearing Bapes's in what, I think 05, 06, if I'm not mistaken.
Him and Pharrell.
Pharrell, bro. Both of them, they're fashion icons in my opinion, bro. But not a lot of people know that he was rocking Bapes's back in the day before it was big, bro. And I think he's honestly the reason Bape is still relevant today. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Bape, but drop-wise, it's just consistent, the same thing, just different colorways. But like I said, Kanye is a big influence. You know, he fucked with Bape, and look what he did to Bape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely a big influence, bro.
And then describe that. I remember before COVID, it was a whole different fashion sense. People wear box tees, regular jeans, and some high-badge Jordan.
Absolutely.
Now I feel like it's more complex outfits.
Yeah, it's definitely. I feel like there was a big difference at the time with streetwear and designer. Yeah. And I feel like now there's really not too big of a difference because I mean, gallery department, I love it, but it's technically streetwear, but it sells at designer prices. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's not really that in between anymore, and I feel like Louis Vuitton is a big influence and Balenciaga on all these crazy styles. I think it's dope. I feel like people should be able to rock whatever they want to rock. The New Balance wave, bro. Triple whites, bro.
Yes, sir.
Come on. 550s, all white. Can't go wrong. Like I said, a lot of people hating. Jack Harlow's got a big influence on this.
But I ask you,
Big influence.
what kind of impact is Jack Harlow going to have on New Balance?
I think he already turned that whole brand around. You know what I'm saying? I think with what he did and how he wears them and made it cool now. Because he's big now with his music. I'm personally not the biggest fan, you know what I'm saying? But I think definitely he rocks them is cool. And I think he saved New Balance from a fashion sense, I feel like there's always gonna be that basketball or whatever. But
Yeah.
fashion wise, to be like, you know what I'm saying? 550s are everywhere right now, so he definitely had a big impact for sure. Bro. But here's another, crazy one. Got a dunk high, Maui Wowies, bro. So I actually got one of these cut. I cut it with scissors right here, all the way around. This is what it looks like, normal. Bro, Nike definitely, like I said, man, they know what they're doing. I'm a big, I want the strawberry cough, SBs. Those are definitely another grail of mine.
How often do you wear those ones?
These ones, I like to throw them in the rotation as often as I can, just because it's different, you know what I'm saying? It definitely catches the eye, and you don't see them a lot. So I like to kind of wear unique shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be wearing them as much as I can. I'd say like once a week I try to throw them in, no matter where I'm going, you know what I'm saying?
And you have like a weekly rotation?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of fours for sure, but there's a couple y'all see some of the dunks go crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but I like to wear all my shoes. I believe right now in the personals I got one pair of DS shoes. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I wear my stuff. Man, let's get into some of the crazy shit, man. We'll go ahead and grab Grateful Dead SB. This definitely, I've had these for about a year now, I believe. Grail, for sure. It took me a minute to find these. This is my favorite colorway in the whole pack. But these are definitely my favorite. It's a crazy shoe. I mean,
does your foot get hot in there or not?
Sometimes, honestly, yeah. That's why it's kind of a winter shoe for me, for sure. Which is how, is it dead ass keeps the inside of your foot. I swear to God. Yeah, we got some. Now we got the biggest grail. Got a beat up SB box that you can see here. It's one of those shoes I wanted for years. Finally was able to come up on. Purple Lobsters. Yeah, man, this is one of those shoes, bro, where if I could get the whole pack, I would. This is my favorite colorway, personally, is this purple. Got these for a crazy good price, $350 at the time, Shout out my boy D, hooked it up. But yeah, bro, crazy. Yeah, my boy D, it's my boy at the shop. He be helping me get a lot of these steals, so shout out to him for sure.
And at the shop, like, obviously they're helping you out, so. But is there like any competition when y'all like show up at work?
Oh yeah, wait, who got the best suit on? Hell yeah, definitely. We be talking shit all the time. But, I feel like the whole team definitely be pulling up with heat all the time. I'll be wearing some heat. It's definitely like what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? Definitely the whole team got some heat on, but definitely some old heads up in there, especially retro wise. They got some old shoes. A lot of guys in there who've been in the game for a minute too. So we definitely got a solid team. Can't go wrong. I kind of like those dunks you can beat up. Like I said, anything core purple gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Pair of whites.
All the Fazos.
Come on, you already know. You gotta have a pair of them all. These shits are going crazy right now. Everyone wants them, bro. So I love them, bro. Got another 3 here, bro. Chlorophyls.
Those are actually
Slept on. I actually just recently came up on these. I paid $160, which is pretty crazy. Hang tag still on. Love them, different. Like I said, I like green shoes. Just not too much green. You know what I'm saying? Fire. I think 3s are about to make a comeback, especially this summer. Some of these colorways I got, these core purple 3s that I saw coming out are gonna be nuts, bro. But it's slept on. This is actually, like I said, the only DS pair I got right now. I got a T coming in the mail, waiting for a fit on these. But man, they killed it with these. A cream shoe, always gonna go crazy. So. Definitely ready to wear those. I was itching at them the other day. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I just caught them too. I just picked them up.
No, for real?
Yeah. I don't wear them.
Cannot go wrong. I feel like cream shoes right now.
They're in.
Yeah. That's why I feel like the mochas are where they're at, like price wise. You know what I'm saying? Another 3 cannot go wrong, bro. Cardinals. Slept on. Slept on. I like what they did to them. It's just that simple red with that little yellow drum, bro. Can't go wrong. I definitely beat these up a little bit, but it's just one of those 3s that kind of can, I feel like. Another grail of mine right here. We got a UNC 3.
Those are one of my girls.
This was a shoe I got blessed on, for sure. Was looking for these forever. I actually got these off a trade. I had traded, what was it? I believe it was one of the Union 4s, the Noir ones, the black toe. Ended up trading those for these and the veneer dunks, which I'll show y'all. But this, man, any sneakerhead know, you know what I'm saying, bro? But Can't go wrong.
Do you think the UNC colorway is the best colorway on a Jordan?
I
Or is it
mean,
black and red?
to a certain extent, I can't, like, I feel like a bread on anything is just crazy. They've definitely done pretty good with most of the UNCs. I was a big fan of the 6s for sure. Those were slept on. The ones are cool. I see them a little too much for my liking, so I don't really like to wear them, you know what I'm saying? Favorite shoe of mine? We'll go with the Mellows, man. You know, favorite hoop shoe of mine, like I'm saying right now. Comfortable as hell, definitely light. For the price, I think it's worth it for like how it comes out quality-wise. Colorway is crazy. I want the Rick and Morty ones. Those go. Those are definitely go.
What kind of impact do you think Melo's gonna have on the younger generation?
Like hoop-wise?
Like sneaker-wise,
sneaker-wise.
fashion-wise, everything.
I feel like, you know, he's got a pretty big young fan base, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's definitely got a pretty big influence on what the younger generation's wearing, especially hoop-wise. I see a lot of kids in them all the time. And he prices them, like I said, for a decent price, so it's not like one of those hoop shoes was ridiculous. You gotta go out and pay that crazy price, but you know, definitely, he's got a big influence for sure. And hoop-wise, you know, wow, him and his brothers be shooting the ball, you know, I already see kids.
And what kind of like impact do you think Puma as a brand is gonna have on the hoop game?
On the hoop game, I think they definitely, with the Mellows and the Dreamers, the J. Cole shoes, I feel like hoop-wise, they'll definitely stay relevant, but I just feel like fashion-wise, they kind of need to like switch it up, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what they could do. I know Kyle Kuzma is kind of trying to briefly make his own like lifestyle shoe, I guess, but you know, hoop-wise, I'm not gonna hate me doing anything, but you know, I'm not gonna say much. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the whole vault, man. You know, definitely gonna get bigger. Yeah.
Who's most influential when it comes to like the way you dress?
The way I dress, man. Honestly, like I said, you know, boy D Book. I like how he dressed, so definitely him. You know, gotta shout out Kelly Oubre. You know, fuck with how he dressed. You know, Tyler Hero too, for sure. Yeah. I like all of them dressed, but you know, like I said, Virgil for sure. Definitely like the kind of fits he was throwing together, and I like kind of the crazy loud pieces. Big fan of, you know, all the Young Thugs, Spider-Mers, classics, can't go wrong. Young Thugs GOAT, you know, people be hating.
And then how we talked about Kanye and Pharrell. What's that connection between sneakers, fashion, and music? What's that connection?
Man, I feel like that's what makes fashion and sneakers so big right now with what these rappers wear in the music videos, you know what I'm saying? And I know, big fan of Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely my number one right now, but what he wears, you know, it definitely goes. I mean, he had some Supreme rain boots on the other day. No, they were bricks. They go for like $500 now. You know? So I mean, it definitely, these rappers, him, you know, Dirk, Future, the list goes on, bro. So they all what they wear, people want, you know. But I mean, definitely fashion changed from what, you know, Jay-Z was wearing and Nas was wearing. But I mean, like I said, Pharrell and Kanye, I think they go at it fashion-wise because they both just come out with straight heat. You know, especially I like what Pharrell did on the Human Races. You know, that was a wave. It was the wave for like a year or two. There were some crazy colorways. So
he made NMDs. Like,
he made them dope, bro. You know, and they still go for some money if you find certain pairs, bro. But Kanye too, like I said, obviously he's easy, but he's done even crazy collabs like with that Gap. Like that's nothing I ever would have saw coming. You know.
Exactly.
He knows what he's doing marketing wise, and he always makes cool shit. So.
Top 5 Jordan models. We know 4s are 1.
Oh, we talking just straight models? All right. 4's 1. 2, I'm gonna have to go 3s. And then 3, I'm gonna go 1s.
Okay.
4, I gotta put 11s. Okay. Can't go wrong. And honestly, for my last one, bro, I gotta go 5s, bro. People be sleeping on 5s, bro, but 4s are definitely number 1 for sure. But I rock any jet, you know, as long as it's not past 14. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, definitely appreciate y'all having me on, bro.
For sure.
Showing the ball. Appreciate y'all, man. Definitely tapping on my boy.
All right.